No.
Yay!
We are back to kill this guy, I guess.
Right, the invisible bitch.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a note real quick is we accidentally got a little bit more time, unexpectedly got a little more time after ending recording last time.
Ah, yes, for the sake of
So,
posterity
like,
in
for
the
the-
future.
For the sake
Yeah.
of us understanding it, if we ever go back and rewatch things, there's
Yep.
been a bit of a skip.
Yep, this is the time that Eric came back in the middle of nowhere while I was in the washroom.
Yeah, in the 1 minute it took Devin to go to use the washroom, Eric returned. He was like, "Hey!"
Hey,
Don't
Eric.
leave! Don't leave!
Yep,
To which, unfortunately, texting Devin has no benefit there.
I
He
was
will
in
show
the
up when he shows up.
washroom. You could have been at my front door. I wouldn't have done anything faster.
Exactly. Everyone's like, text him. I'm like, it's not gonna help, guys.
I was more worried about him, like, wandering off to get snack.
Oh no,
Coming back 15 minutes later.
it has nothing to do with how Devin's doing. It has everything to do with Devin won't answer his text messages any faster. He'll answer a Discord message.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yes.
last time on record was Bastion actually caught a fish, and Nemea did as well. But when Bastion was back at the campsite, a stranger comes up and says, "Yeah, hey, you seen any strange beasts in the forest? They're looking for a werewolf." Immediately hard cut to Killian with his wolf spectral jaws out, dragging a boar through the forest at top speed.
After getting the shit kicked in by Elena.
There are reports of some in the area. This guy gets joined by Castian Kafir, apparently. They are inquisitors. Nemia turns up after watching for a moment, and Castian immediately drew a sword on her. At which point, Bastion immediately threw a knife at him. And also at which point, back at Lana and Killian, who are busy trying to strangle each other, there's a wolf howl in the distance, rapidly approaching. We have to pause our fight because a very small werewolf skids to a stop in front of us, and there are 4 figures chasing him. So there's 2 fights at once, kind of at opposite corners of this very large area. Things went chaotically, but overall fairly well.
For you guys.
I'm
trying to keep me alive here.
I know. There were ups and downs, let's put it that way. But on one of the upsides, we've taken out most, if not all, of the minor like
more.
minions. Okay.
There was like 1 or 2 more, yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was someone off in the darkness.
To the left of Bastion.
Yep.
I don't know where, but somewhere.
Killian and Elena found and took out Sten. Castian's still out there, made himself invisible. Bastion noticed that, and Killian has the revealing lantern. So we found him. And
also, for posterity's sake, we can light as a bonus action. This is important information.
Yes.
Yep.
I did not write that down, so yes.
All right, and yeah, that last bit was mostly what we did off record. So right now we've got Castian kind of surrounded, and we've got a fight to finish.
He's got some roguish undertones, so we should just see what he does next.
He's been doing some sneak attacks.
And it's his turn next.
Yep, it is his turn. And he is in bright light.
Music?
Good. Oh, yes, thank you. So get everything set up. Hut. All right. What is he going to do?
Hopefully he's going to shut up and die quietly.
Yeah, fall on your sword, asshole.
He is going to... He's going to take a step this way.
That would be opportunity?
Yep, that's opportunity attacks if you want them from Killian and Chili.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Would you allow a grapple as an opportunity or no?
Rules written, it's allowed.
No. I allowed it for the fight between Killian and Lena, but it's not.
Fair.
It is allowed rules written.
Nope, because it's when you take the attack action, and it's not an action, it's a reaction.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep.
I thought the opportunity attack was you get to take an attack action.
You get to
Only
make
for
an attack.
Interesting. Okay, good to know.
Anyways, so
I guess fucking smite this bitch. I think you're still reckless.
The
let,
bite. The
let me
bite
just-
hit.
let me double check my bite to see if I heal off it or not. On each of your turns when you damage a creature. All right, so sword it is. What? Oh,
Ooh,
Fuck him up.
nice. That's a solid 28. Wow. Okay.
take that one to the bank with you.
He'll get hit by these blows and he'll
Still up?
stagger forward. He's still up, yes.
Oh shit! I thought he was more close to being down than that.
No, apparently not.
Come on. Sorry, my music cut out.
Yeah.
Don't know what's up with that. We'll go with this one then. How about that? Okay, that'll do. He'll stagger forward a few more feet. Then they'll turn. Can you actually still see him? Oh yeah, you can. He's in the light. Okay.
Yep.
You'll see his eyes start to glow this kind of deep reddish as these kind of shadows begin to envelop his form.
Explodes.
And he's going to do this.
Bit of a dick move.
Yeah, so I believe he can hit all of you.
Yep. Just make a wisdom save on Nemia.
That's fine. 95 feet. Yep. Okay, that's all good. Okay, so we're gonna go down the line.
Alright.
So Chili first. He is not in darkness, so this is not at advantage.
Yep. I don't think any of us are in darkness. Actually, we're all in at least dim light.
No, he gains advantage while he's in darkness.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Sorry, got it backwards.
Oh, Chili! Oh,
yeah.
Chili!
He's a chili bean now.
Chili, no!
He's down, isn't he?
Yeah, that's down
Yeah,
as it gets.
She's down.
And
Chili
Chili, when
goes,
she goes
"Poof."
down, she goes poof, which is good.
Yep.
Then we have. Was that reckless, Killian?
Actually, it wouldn't have to be. Well, was I reckless last round because that would carry over.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
I
what
was
I'm asking.
scrolling up to check and then I got distracted because I got barely a second from the call. Hold on.
No, because I think I sprinted last round. Yeah, because I turned the lamp on.
Aha! So
And-
this
Okay.
is
As a note, I would still have the advantage in theory
Yes.
because Chili was next to him with the cloak.
Yep. So, yeah. So this is just a normal attack against you.
Cool. 12 doesn't it?
Okay. Lena,
Hmm.
and you can see him. Yes, he's lit
Yes.
up. He is seen by everyone. Okay. So this is at Lena.
No?
This is at. Excuse me, Bastion.
Hmm. Hmm.
Wisdom
And-
save versus Nemia.
Okay, Wisdom save for Nemia. 24.
Go for it.
No.
All right. And I have to ask the unfortunate question:
What's up?
does he shoot the werewolf?
Oh yes, of course. Yes, he does.
Can I try to take that hit?
Ooh.
I'm right between them.
That's
There is technically okay. There's a weird rule you can make here, David, Eric, if you want.
the thing
rules
is,
is
you
written.
used your reaction.
Hmm.
I would say if you had your reaction, you could try and take it.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Rules
Go
is-
ahead, Conrad.
I was gonna say rules is written. Technically, killing does act as half cover. We don't normally use the rule, but it does exist. That is a base rule. It's not like an optional rule.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
true. It's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'd be cool to just be in cover, and if he hits that in between, it hits me. That's cool.
Yep, okay,
Hmm.
we'll see what happens. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
Jesus. Good shot, though.
Worth a
Uh,
try.
Yeah, that's 16,
How's the werewolf looking?
13. Still pretty good, but let me actually zoom in. I can't see the numbers.
Okay.
Not bloodied yet. So
Okay. I was
Um,
worried he had like way less health than you'd expect, kind of thing.
yeah.
You know, because he's a child.
Well,
No,
thanks.
still a werewolf. So
Yeah.
Castian is going to just try and move farther away, I guess. You know,
You can only go so far.
Yeah.
Right there. Once he gets to there, he's invisible.
yep, he is invisible again. No, he's not. Sorry,
No,
he cast
because
invisibility, and then he did things. So yeah, he's not.
Oh, right, he attacked. Right.
yep. Fair.
He is visible if you can find him.
He borked up.
Good.
He shouldn't have done anything. He could have sprinted and ran. He's screwed.
Yep. Because I can get right there with my wings. And wings out means he's not getting out of here alive. So
I mean,
he's exactly 40 feet.
my land speed means he's not getting out of here alive, but you go too.
Well, that too. So this is going to be one attack throwing Karagher. That's saying that one, and there's
Wow.
nothing I can do about it.
Nope.
Bonus action to call it back.
18.
Bonus action to call it back, and then second attack.
Okay. Yeah, that I mean
31.
that hits. He's gonna uncanny dodge that.
31 halved.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Yep.
That he takes the second spear throw. He just dodges out of the way of it being super impactful, but it does, leave a nice gash across the side. It doesn't quite get all the way out of the way.
I look at Killian, and I just go, fetch.
Okay, but there are 2 Inquisitors still alive.
Yeah.
And they're attacking me from hidden, so advantage on all that.
So we've got one on Nemia, one on Bastion.
Wisdom save on Nemia.
Wisdom save on. Is that how that works? Hold on.
It's every
Yeah.
attack.
It
Until
doesn't-
Nemia. Yeah, until Nemia does the thing.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't go away the way that like Displacer Beast
Okay.
stuff does.
Gotcha. It's just when they do something. Perfect.
Yep. Or 1 minute or whatever.
So wisdom saving throw for the attack on Nemia. Oops, damn it. Nope, that's still a 19.
Okay, attack goes through.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey.
Ah.
I feel like Sanctuary, if not physically, spiritually, is helping.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then attack on Bastion.
No.
Damn, those are some terrible rolls. Okay.
Hey,
Their morale is
Don't you-
dropping like a rock.
Yes.
Don't you put that shit out into the ether, Eric.
there's some Killian rolls there, my dude.
Don't you put that shit out in the ether either.
Killian.
Alrighty. Killian, 5 feet, yanks on the braid.
That's fair.
That's for the fetch. And then he will go fetch.
You can't just make fetch happen, yeah.
Alright. Gonna start Reckless with a bite.
Yep. Sink your jaws into him. For 7.
And then I'm first let me top myself off. Boop. And then I'm gonna go for a grapple.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I could miss. Or I could just outright not do enough damage to him.
Sure.
Makes sense.
So yeah, advantage athletics. Let's go.
Ooh, 20. That's
Because you're not poisoned, are you?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Pretty sure I made that save.
okay. So if he's not proficient, it'd just be a dex check, right?
Mhm.
Dex or strength.
Or
Okay.
strength. That's
Extra
yours.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
him. That's his action if he wants to get out too.
Yep. Which means he's not running as far.
Yep.
Yep. Killian will just chomp into his shoulder and put both arms around him.
Okay. So question, that had to have been reckless then, right? For the beast fangs?
Yeah,
Just clarifying.
no worries.
Yeah, I saw you measuring that. Or sorry, Conrad was measuring that.
Yep. And Sebastian just kind of looks over his shoulder and points the glaive from all the way across the way and just, you guys just finish this up for me. And it's going to second level guiding bolt.
17. Just hits.
Excellent.
Okay. Yep. He's still standing.
Yep, and I look at Lana, it's just like, you got that one. And he's going to start walking this way, out into the darkness, and just goes, you should start to surrender. And just, if I hit someone, let me know. Because I am walking blind.
Just blindly walking out into the darkness. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Roughly the direction the arrows came from. That makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You can see silhouettes on a dark night, you know, if you close
Oh,
enough.
yeah, that reminds me. I meant to do this. Hold
That's
on one
right. The moon is out, and it's almost a full moon. Fuck me.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, rules. It's still darkness,
10%.
even in Finland, according
I
to the
know.
rules.
But I can hope.
It's less being able to see the map, more you can maybe make a perception check where he wouldn't let you on other days.
Mhm. Here, this is what I meant to do, because you should be able
Oh,
to.
wonderful.
You should be aware of like what's right fucking next to you. So
Yeah, here's the thing. I just wasn't going to question it, because I've always had either dark vision or not bothered with light. So
okay, that's your turn.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, the werewolf. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35 cannot make it. So it's going to instead go over next to you, Lena. And wait. Mimia!
That's action.
yes.
Oh, that is smart. Yes, the werewolf is prepared.
Well. I'll gravitate towards. Let's see, we got a pair over there, and. But yeah, I'm not doing great either. Man, tough situation, I remember.
Remember, as long as it's nothing hostile or aggressive you're doing, you keep Sanctuary.
As
Okay.
long as you don't target an enemy.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
doesn't matter what you use as long as you don't target an enemy.
Bastion,
Okay.
real quick.
Yes.
You have spiritual weapon up, yes?
Oh, yeah, but it's too far away to do anything.
Okay, just
'Cause I can only move 20 feet. Yeah. I've been thinking about it, but there's no benefit to it. It would take
Okay.
3 or 4 rounds to get to anyone.
sounds good.
I'll basically
Sorry.
leave it there for if when light comes on, someone's still there, I can bonk them.
Okay,
Hmm,
maybe sorry.
yeah. Yeah, it is tricky though. Because everything target. Most of my stuff remains. Unless, I drop a stinking cloud gigant on top of you guys, which is not the idea.
Could you heal someone?
Healing's fine.
Actually, yes, I can. And I will do so. But in this case, I don't think I can reach anyone, so I'll just heal myself. Nope,
You need it.
I need
Yeah,
it.
honestly. Yeah, you're the most damaged at this point.
Yep.
It was a rough session.
Hey, nice.
Hey, that is pretty good.
Wow.
Excellent.
Bad.
Fucking well
That's-
done.
Yes.
Great rolls, too. Wow.
Perfect. Alright, and in this case, I don't know if I want to get closer to you guys, Len and Killian. I think you kind of got it.
Hmm.
I'll move up a bit.
Bastion
Ooh,
won't make it past
okay.
Patreon.
Yeah, so Nemia, you can see them.
I can.
So, yeah,
Yes.
if you have like a great bonfire or anything like that, that'd be cool.
No, I can do, friends if you want, or vicious smoker.
Yeah, we're already friends. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, it isn't necessary yet.
Also, as someone who played Richter, Create Bonfire is not that great.
For light purposes in this scenario, could be useful.
Ah,
But
fair.
yeah, either way, I don't have much on my repertoire of bonus actions, so I'll just chill where I am until Bastion. We got people up north. Is this accurate? North? Yeah, right.
Bastion has
Northeast.
no idea which. Bastion has no idea which way you're pointing, and almost took her head off with the glaive when he spoke behind him.
Ah. I can see him clearly, right?
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Okay. Then I'll say turn, stop there. Straight line, they are there.
I'll take it. I'm just
Alrighty,
gonna have a little guide Mimi on the side.
that's your turn.
Yep. A little devil on your shoulders.
Alrighty, Caspian. I
Hey.
mean, so annoying. And he's gonna just, pull out his blade to make some swings at you.
All right.
At advantage, because
I assume he
You
stowed his range weapon as well.
he just straight dropped the bow.
Oh, okay. Reaction then. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. No.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
There you go. No.
Nice. You're able to duck out of the way and manipulate him so that he just can't land a. Well, I mean, he lands one on you,
Yep.
but
I like to imagine the second one comes last, and the first two is just Killian just holding his sword in the sheath the whole time.
Killian, I like to imagine Killian's like only doing this while he's got like a fresh kill, so it's like the taste of boar in his mouth.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he is covered in blood.
Oh yeah.
And
God, imagine how terrifying this must have been for this fucking werewolf hunter. For just a dude to come out looking like this.
oh shit, he has advantage on that attack.
which one?
So you rolled with advantage.
You-
Oh,
Ah,
There we go.
makes sense.
sneak attack.
Yep.
12 half to 6. Cool.
Yep. But yeah, he can't really go anywhere because his. No wait, yeah, this is the speed 0, right? Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
grapple speed 0.
yes. Lena.
Fuck him up.
Zoom.
Killian is a giant T holding him in place right now.
Grab up the spear from where I'd cast it. And there's gonna be. Yeah, I don't have a shield on. I can two-hand this.
With advantage.
Ooh.
Guiding bolt.
With advantage? Oh, guiding bolt still on him.
Yep.
So the first one's advantage. Let's go.
I mean, yes, this hits him. So, your spear goes out, slams into him, and you see kind of the shadows almost start to dissipate, and then you see his eyes go completely black as he seems to take the blow and remain standing,
Ah,
almost inhumanly.
Killian will grab the back of his edgy hair and pull his head back to have his neck nice and open.
and Lena's gonna draw back with the spear in two hands and one more thrust at normal because guiding bolt is gone. 36 to hit.
As you go in for the
Jesus Christ.
stab, you see him poof as he is instantly replaced by an unsuspecting Inquisitor.
Oh,
Oh.
come on. Come on.
Oh.
He looks and turns at you in pure terror as you just stab clean through him. But I don't think this one's been damaged. Oh, no, yep, he has. He's down. This poor bastard never saw it coming.
There's just a roar of "you coward!" into the darkness. She's gonna start cussing him out in Valian. Really, only Killian gets the full benefit of it.
Yep. Killian will
I
join.
feel,
Yep.
By now we've learned the Valiant cusses at least.
You might not know the finer nuance of them. You just know that, yep, that's a swear word. That's definitely, ooh, that one's rough.
Oh wow, didn't know mothers could be called that.
Hey Ariel, how do you say the one that's a Ravenstarver?
Ravenstarver. Hrafnosweltir?
Yep, that one.
That even sounds nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So, one Inquisitor down. Castian is nowhere to be seen.
Let me
But
see
you
what I
have
can
a
do.
suspicion of where he could be, though.
Then
Okay.
you got movement still, right?
That's it for me. Sorry?
Do you have movement still or no?
No, that was my full movement.
Oh damn, I thought you were closer.
Nope. 40 feet.
It's a big map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's it for me entirely. I've got no bonus action that's gonna help me here, so carry on.
Okay. Inquisitor is going to make an attack against Nemia. Well, first he's got to make the save.
Uh-huh.
Wisdom saving throw. Normal. 18.
Me.
That makes it. Okay.
Ooh,
then-
finally. I mean, not finally, but
Number 3.
Unfortunately, it still does not hit. As,
it would have
you
hit
hear some
me. If you were a Lycan now, you're overstating the advantages. Understating, I mean.
Alrighty, Killian.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take off this way.
I don't think he's there yet.
It was like the guys were over to like northwest of where you were, right?
They were north. I never got further than that.
Okay. I don't even
Yeah,
know where Bastion is
Somewhere
right
up
now.
there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're in this
Can't
big
see you.
direction.
All right. Then another sprint it is. Hey.
There.
There he is.
Oh, do I have an AoE attack? I wish. Please tell me I have an AoE attack.
Do you have like a teleport? Do you have Misty Step? Just grab them.
I don't, unfortunately.
That'll be his dash. I don't think I have any bonus options.
Oh, but you know what I do have?
Tell him to kneel.
Even better.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Bastion, you're up.
Alright, Bastion moves to here. There we go. Just gonna tap myself across. Go. And looks at the guy. And I can't get the range working, but that's okay. I'll have to go with idea 2. I will cast Heat Metal. What kind of armor is he wearing?
Leather.
Nice.
Leather? Alright. And is he wearing any jewelry? Does he have any piercings?
Presumably no.
Alright. Well, he doesn't have his longbow anymore. So
He does not.
I'm going to heat up his sword.
Okay, he will drop.
Okay, he automatically takes the damage once his turn starts. So he's currently still alive. But once his turn starts, he's going to at least take 10 fire damage.
When you cast. Ah, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And I can't bonus action anything, because that was a leveled spell. And that is going to be it for Bastion.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
He only drops it when he takes the damage first. That's
Yeah,
nice.
actually-
Actually, he takes the damage right away.
Yeah, when you cast the spell.
Ah,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry, damage is automatic. Constitution save is after. Right. So, yeah, 20 damage.
Oh, third level. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
Yep.
20
I only have
damage.
a third level slot left.
Okay. Bastion,
Yeah.
you heat the blade, and he does drop it, but you see like the embers kind of eating away at the shadows as it starts slowly traveling up his arm.
Oh, you knew exactly what I was going for. Keep going.
Sorry, 1 second.
All right. I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed it.
Mhm.
Because I was half hoping even if this didn't drop him. The sword is glowing red hot. Should at least stand out.
Hmm.
At least a bit.
Enough that I know he's not 150 feet away. That's all I need.
Fun little thought I'm thinking. If
Mhm.
you had a creature that was completely immune to fire damage,
Yes.
and you had a like magic weapon that wouldn't lose its shape no matter what, including like heating it up. Could you have like a devil that like swung a magical sword that just had heat metal on it all the time, so it did more fire damage when it stabbed something?
There's a whole build that I was going to do. You guys killed it early enough. That chain devil you guys fought in the Machinist. That's he's going to do that with the chains that wrap around you and like hold on to you. It's real fucked up, but it would have been fun.
I'm just thinking like you could just have like a fire elemental or a devil that just has a white hot sword at all times.
It,
That's where
Bastion can do that at later levels.
That's right up there with the Ice Devil that has armor made of mercury.
Yep.
Which is such a cool concept that I want to do. I really badly want to like get Bastion to take like 3 levels of Barbarian to get him to take what's the one with the spiked armor?
Battle Rager?
Battle Rager, and him cast heat metal on like spikes that I can put onto like heavy armor. I don't even need to be raging. Make him like a grappler that's just like beating the ever living shit out of people.
I mean,
Because I can one hand grapple, one hand heat metal glaive.
I mean, I don't think you'd have to. I don't think you'd need a multi-class to do that. You could just try to
But-
make the armor.
But it does automatic damage when you grapple too. When
Oh
you do
yeah,
that.
but
And you get there's like bonus action grapples. It's like if the action economy works way better that way.
yeah,
Now, I'm also a full caster. It doesn't work too well, but whatever.
that's fair.
Makes sense.
Alrighty, sorry about that.
No worries.
Where was it?
Can I-
Oh, yes.
He's dead. I hope.
So yes, the fire begins spreading up his arm, and you see it kind of his arm like dissolving into the shadow, and like the embers looking at the shadow, making it completely vanish. It works its way up his arm. You can see him kind of clutching it in pain. And as his form begins to dissipate, he looks at you, Bastion, and says, "This isn't the last we'll meet." As the embers eat and envelop his body, and he is gone.
Oh, I really wanted to be dead.
Oh, come on.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, again, don't forget to write.
In that case, I'll look to his subordinate and just go, you don't have a ton of options right now. I would suggest giving up.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
The double standards on this guy, huh?
Did he leave his sword behind?
Chasing
He
like
said
this.
he dropped his sword, right?
He dropped it, but
He
it
dropped
did. It also got enveloped by the flames when his form disappeared.
It's still on fire.
Sure.
Yeah, that keeps going whether or not I can see him or not. For reference. Continue.
I've
So-
curiosity, also because Lena's over there. Is the crossbow he dropped over there still there?
That would vanish as well.
Hmm.
But
Sure.
I do have one particular question. I
Yes.
guess it doesn't specify planes, right?
No, it doesn't. It just lasts a minute. The object has been imbued with heat.
Noted.
Some like extra planar like fucking shadow demon that's just juggling it like hot.
Okay. Hector is gonna turn around and try and catch up to you.
Hector.
Werewolf.
Oh,
We
sorry.
just got
Werewolf.
we just got a name
Yes.
drop.
Yep.
Oopsie. Oh well. Anyways,
Oh,
yes.
you're wearing a name tag. Cool.
It's a dog
The
collar.
werewolf will run up to you and just wait next to you,
Good boy.
doing as he's told.
Is his tail wagging?
Mia,
In this situation,
Skillion's
I'm
tail
not that
wagging.
far.
Yes.
He doesn't have the tail. He has the fangs.
Mhm.
I will say, man, Sanctuary you can do whatever with now. This is the only guy left.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking good.
Yep.
I'm looking good. So I'll do non-lethal. I'll grab my sword by the pointy end and smash the wolf.
What?
What?
No.
The wolf,
He's good.
Not the wolf. Oh, he was.
he's on
Yeah.
our side.
Yeah,
He's on
King-
our side.
I-
That was so confusing.
Killian lunges for Nemia's hand as she goes, ah!
Yeah, like just as a thing, he'll just like grab the arm and just be like, "I don't know if you heard me the first time. This one's fine. It's part of your
Oh.
troop, probably."
Okay.
And then just like pulls her hand over and points it past the wolf towards this guy.
Yeah, Mia, you'd probably generally not attack any lycanthropes just because.
No, yeah, it was me being zoomed out and.
Oh, you didn't see the
nothing
token.
that was. Yeah. That was
Okay,
the wolf.
gotcha. That was so concerning. I was like, "Wait, what are you drawing the sword for?
To be
Are
fair,
you doing like
you-
a Bastion command thing?"
To be fair,
And
you said Bastion almost took Nemia's head off in the dark, so.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see.
I'll.
Nick can.
I'll
Maybe you can.
in a sense, you're pointing my arm with the sword to the other guy, and I'll say, well, this will do better, and take my other arm with a crossbow.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Good thing too.
That's non-lethal, I guess.
This one
Is it?
It has not been injured, so he'll take the hit just fine. But
Okay, he'll survive.
I like to imagine Nemia basically uses Killian's arm outstretched as like balance.
It's like a fucking sniper stand.
Yep.
Oh, that's excellent.
Right, solid as one.
I don't know. It's kind of slick with blood.
he's still
All right.
up,
You're all that's left. To the lose, or do you want to keep him? And I'll look at you guys.
Only if you promise to feed him. No.
Bastion just shrugs. I don't really care.
Okay.
If he tries to attack or he tries to run, I got an extra meal. Otherwise,
you
Sounds
see
good.
him like with his crossbow, like pointing it back and forth between everyone he can see, not sure what to do.
I mean, that. Could I roll persuasion or intimidation on Bastion? Just out of curiosity.
I
For the
think we
bonus
want to see
action
what
dice?
Lena does first.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Not
That's
gonna
fair.
matter.
I know what you're going for, but Lena's next.
That's true. That's a very fair point.
20 to hit.
Fuck off.
That's
Oh, yeah.
19 plus 19.
Okay.
this poor bastard
38.
doesn't even see the spear coming out of the darkness.
He hears, however, the ah from off to the side as she charges.
Yeah, right as he turns, the spear comes and just impales through him, and he's down.
Yeah,
That's so
like-
much damage.
I like to imagine the spear comes like down at an angle, so it goes through him and he stays standing.
And then it just, with the bonus action, right back out, and he collapses like his strings were cut.
Yep.
Back to Lena, who looks around for another target, doesn't see it, and if combat ends, she will continue flying to join you guys, but yeah, that's going to be her turn mechanically.
That is it. There does not appear to be any threats remaining.
Alright, in that case, she flies over, lands.
So how the fuck did that happen to you guys? I know what happened with me.
Well, we found big small guy over here, and kind of like gives like a how to say, like a not serious at all like punch in the shoulder to the werewolf.
Hold on 1 second. I am missing something. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah. All right. You see the form begin to like crunch, and shift as the werewolf is reverting. Seems to be controlled.
Actually, I'm just gonna bounce in. Oh, yeah. You do.
And it is Hector.
It
This
was
is
a
the
good.
boy you previously saved, yes.
Killian looks down, pinches the bridge of his nose.
Hmm.
Really?
So, thanks for saving me again. He seems to be a bit more confident versus the shy kid you met previously.
Killian
I'm
will.
gonna I'm gonna say don't mention it. Specifically, don't mention this. And she points over her shoulder at the wings. You saw
Oh.
nothing.
What are you talking about? Then
Good.
he just gives you a smile.
And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to zip off into the darkness to retrieve our dinner.
Nice.
Killian's,
Always light with you in that case.
Killian's gonna like put his arm around the kid's head and just full noogie.
Mhm.
This is the
So-
second time.
Okay, in that case, you're gonna explain that in a second. For our part, Master drew a sword on Nimia, so I threw a knife at him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go looking for my paring knife, because that was a very good knife. And I need to make sure my fish is not burning, so let's go meet at the campfire.
Killian's gonna walk over to this guy, pick up his goofy hat.
Okay.
Oh no, bring the whole thing. I'll find use for him.
Okay, he'll drag the whole thing, but have the goofy hat in the other hand. Walk over and just it on Nemia.
Nice.
That is actually a nice hat.
He's like, not bad, maybe a different color.
Let's see. All minor illusion. What? Green. And go green, yellow. You say stop. Orange.
I think like a good wine color.
It doesn't
Yeah,
last though. Boop, and it bumps my.
Yeah, I'm sure we can talk to our mutual friend. And... Oh, I'm gonna go get Biter can collect all the shiny things he can find near here. Help me find the knife.
We can do
Yeah.
that in the morning. Wait, no, Biter can see in the dark.
Yeah, it's Biter. He's fine. I'll give him a shiny rock if he really wants.
You
So
can easily
that's-
retrieve Biter, and
Yep.
in a matter of like 5 minutes, he can find the knife for you.
Yep, I'm gonna get him to get any weapons, gold, anything off everyone else he can too. I'll slap a guidance on him and a shiny
Oh,
rock if he wants.
okay.
We need to get like some sort of like dowsing rods for like detect magic and detect gold. And just send that boy out, like send Biter out on like beaches and stuff if we're ever like near a beach.
I wonder if I can just get a metal detector.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, I have a way to basically imbue an object with detect magic, and theoretically, I could just make a magnet, like a strong magnet.
Anyways,
Like it wouldn't work for everything.
Anyways,
we're gonna bring back to camp all of the stuff.
Yes.
so for quick reference, there's 8 bodies plus Sten. So you find 9 heavy crossbows,
9 heavy crossbows. Or
9 long swords,
Verdant longswords.
long swords. Whatever effect that was upon them has been broken now that they're dead.
Ah.
Yeah. You can scrape together maybe, a silver piece each. So 9 silver.
I'll just let her keep that.
Chump change,
Yeah,
yeah.
Biter can keep it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
What else? Do they have anything fancy?
Chump change, isn't that like a farmer's yearly earnings in this setting?
No, it's a lot of money, generally speaking.
Mm.
But not for you
Just-
guys.
Eric just underestimated the value of multiplying the cost of gold on that one
No.
hoard.
No, it was supposed to be a horde, like a genuine horde. And
Mhm.
Sorry,
it was.
underestimated our ability to carry things back.
Yes, that I imagined it would be like a return trip to actually get the rest of it. Not let's make this work. And so this would be There's 8 breastplates. And,
Okay, good.
and what does Sten have?
Did the equivalent of bringing all the shopping bags in at once.
Sten also has a breastplate, so that's 9 breastplates. That's a pretty decent
Yes.
haul.
It is pretty decent. I'm adding it to my collection right now.
Do these guys have any other like hunting implements or anything? Like, do they have poisons or?
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes. You can find. Let's just give it. Wow. Okay. 13 vials of standard poison.
All those go to Biter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, better.
Yeah, these guys were well prepared. So, actually, it's not standard poison.
Ooh,
Sorry, because it's the one they were shooting you with. So, it's
poisoning poison.
yeah, it's an actual. Where is it?
Poison condition.
It's a DC 13 con save or poison for 1 hour.
Hmm.
So yeah, mark that down.
I'll put that in the party loot, but make sure Biter has
Hennessy-
access to that somehow.
Is it the kind where the save gets repeated at the end of a turn, or is it just flat out 1 hour?
Just if you fail, you're poisoned.
Okay.
It's pretty strong.
Mhm.
And that I believe that is all that is noteworthy.
Oh, that's fine. That's almost 4,000 SP worth of just breastplate.
Yeah,
Um,
no, yeah, it's a good haul.
For Killian's interest, rations.
Yes, I'm sure you can scrape together,
Oh,
a
good for
good
chef.
deal of rations
Hmm.
from the group. There's probably each is carrying a week of
Hmm.
rations, so
This guy's got
Nine
this guy's got like dried sausage. Hell yeah.
basically.
This guy's got prunes.
Okay. Yeah. So Hector will join you for the evening.
I imagine. When we get told the tale of the boar, how does Lena tell it? How does Killian tell it?
Killian tells it by just having a shit-eating grin looking at Lena.
Excellent.
And waiting for Lena to describe events.
Mhm. Lena just lets them know that Killian is a dirty thief.
Old news.
And he deserved everything he got.
Looking at Hector, how old is he? Look at that.
Hector is probably, around, 10 to 13, somewhere in that range.
Okay, and he looks his age.
Yeah.
Right. That should we'll just like at one point get up and like circle him with like a hand on his chin.
Killian will come back and throw Hector half a loaf of bread.
Which he will gladly devour.
All right, kid. How did you find yourself in this again?
He,
I assume at this point, Killian's explained what happened last time.
Not at this point.
Okay. Bastion just goes again.
So Hector will start. We caught wind of some inquisitors looking for us in the nearby town, and a couple of us went out to draw them off. But well, I guess they were more prepared than we thought, and I got separated, and I've been running for a while now. The town is quite a ways away.
Was that all of them?
I mean, we don't know how many there were, but that was a good number, so I hope we still have more shows to play this week.
Did they not think through the fact that appearing and drawing them off just confirms to them that werewolves have something to do with the troop?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're already operating on that assumption.
Oh, assumption is one thing, but now they've got pretty solid evidence.
I mean, what difference does it make when it was their first move to go against them anyways?
Yeah, they've been tracking us since the Brightlands, as far as we can tell.
I don't think they're much for the democratic process or the justice process.
bunch of unjust bastards following you for all the way
Look.
from the Brightlands. Ugh,
Look,
must
I'm
suck.
just gonna say this could be what tips them from just tracking you and watching to see into actually attacking, raiding, whatever they want to do.
True. But
mean-
didn't you kill all of them? As he looked around at the bodies.
The leader got away.
He was weird. I think he
He-
died, but he's. I don't think
He's
death
not
means the
dead.
same thing for him as it does for other people.
He's not dead. The bars are coming with him. I could feel the soul, the connection with the soul still. He was.
You
Way too
are
far from
very mumbly.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me turn off the AC.
That said, too, I don't think going over this for this kid is really all that productive either. And I'm sure
Yeah.
the people who are in charge of them actually have figured this out already.
But
Well, the
this
troop
does
does
mean
remain on
Okay.
the move for a reason. He'll chime in. Always someone after us.
Well, you're lucky. You're lucky on this kid too, because we were just heading in to see you idiots.
I am quite fortunate to have run into you. Quite literally.
Okay, do you use weapons? Can you hold a weapon in your werewolf form or no?
No, I think the claws and jaws are a bit more effective. I'm still learning.
Killing gives a smile and takes out his sword and just does like a small flourish with it. Yeah, but both is fun too.
Yeah, it's nice to have a backup in case you don't want to shift and make yourself obvious. But
Hmm.
sure.
I mean, he is quite a scrawny kid. He does look a bit, a little bit stronger than previously. He's got werewolf power now, but he's not trained.
Also, Killing's looking at him,
Lemon.
looking at him like I was 2 inches shorter than this kid when I was swinging broadswords.
Lena looks around at the others and just goes, "He's not going to stay this small forever, right?"
No.
You're not halfling,
Okay.
right?
He wasn't even that small like an hour ago.
You're not like a really tall halfling, right?
Bastion, that's not what I meant, and you know it.
He's a human.
He's just asking Hector.
Oh, no, I'm human.
Good. He just the hair.
So how big is he going to get?
It's a range.
I mean, if
Yeah.
wolf bloodlines are to be held, I don't know, probably somewhere around me.
Oh. Okay,
mean-
I was kind of hoping that you would just know.
What do you mean?
I mean, if there was some sort of way to just tell, how large a person is going to become.
I mean, it's usually roughly equivalent to the parents, but my dad was 5'6" and a third my width, so
All right, and how long is it going to take?
a few years, give or take.
Oh, okay, that's nothing. We can have it
Yeah.
trained up in no time.
He looks concerned, but when you say this, he's like, okay.
I point at Biter and just like, look, size doesn't mean shit when it comes to a fight. this guy killed a metal scorpion this morning.
Size does technically mean something because you have to have the right kind of leverage.
Sorry, size only means something if you don't have a weapon to kill something with.
Size means something, and that something it means is what sort of weapon you're going to use and be effective with.
I hand him the glaive and go, no, that's not true. Here, swing this around.
Well, he could technically wield it, I believe. It's just very cumbersome for him, and he's not trained.
Yeah, Bastard looks like, look at how big I am. He can carry that too. Not in one hand, but
I mean, I'll cut the kid some slack too. He's got 2 arm lengths to figure out how to swing with.
that's true.
Trust me.
I give a look to Killian. Actually, it's like, hey, do you want to try something fun?
He looks at you with trepidation.
Do you want to see if you can hit me with the carrying the glaive like I do with one hand?
Not really.
Oh, he takes the glaive back.
I'll give it a try.
Here's the thing, I believe you can do it. I still want to see you do it. I hand her the glaive. Actually, no, I take it back. I hand her a different glaive. Not my glaive.
Go off to the side. Mechanically, can
Well,
it
it's a-
be even technically be done?
Rule is written no, but
Yeah.
I imagine with the gloves, like
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 10 to strength.
Oh, like, yeah, you're not supposed to be able to wield.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
technically can't, but Lena has a 30 strength score functionally.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
technically.
generally I would rule it as disadvantage. So, like, if Killian wanted to wield a ridiculously large sword, he could at disadvantage.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's got the mechanics to make it work.
yeah,
It's just
yeah, he could brute force his way through it with like pack tactics and reckless.
Lena's got a plus 17 to hit, so I think
Yep.
she could make it work.
yeah, even at disadvantage, like
Even at disadvantage, she's likelier than not to hit Bastion, even with
Yeah.
the shield.
Yeah, to kill him, it's not that he can't do it; it's just that it's uncomfortable.
yeah, it's cumbersome. That's exactly it.
And the whole
It's-
and like he was about to make a point to Actor too. It's like, but trust me though, having a sword and someone really gives you the leverage to bite into him.
Oh, Bastion actually managed to block it with the shield, but like,
Whoosh
fucking-
clang.
and then just like he like flaps like the hand, like fucking hell. Okay, give it back.
I'll hand it back over.
Your accuracy sucks, but your strength is, unfair.
Yeah, that felt really off. I'm used to having the other hand to like, and she makes leveraging motion.
Yeah, when you're not wearing like nothing but solid plate and your like center of gravity just don't work.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's the armor that's making this work. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're just weak.
That is the
Bastion,
statement.
Bastion
That is-
smiles.
All right. So I have a rope. If we get a couple sticks, we can make a ring.
Mhm.
Pretty simple and bare bones.
I mean, let's be fair. We are heading to a new town with a new coliseum to make our name in.
Ah,
It is true. We were
I
told
never
specifically not to fight each
expected
other, though.
ah.
Mm.
You see, the clandestine forest Coliseum is still an option.
They probably
But-
got training pits anyways.
We got other things to do. That's that scroll here and just.
Yeah. Also,
I guess.
Also, as much as I'd like to put your face in the dirt, I don't need to be dragging your corpse back to town if any more of those bastards come and try to get us.
Well, you do care.
No.
See, your mouth says no, but your unwillingness to do extra work says yes. Anyways, I look at Hector and like, let me see the arrow wound you got there. Is it still smarting there?
yeah, I mean he's above half health, but yeah, he's wounded.
Okay, I'll Bastion will take out the healer's kit and just begin to dress it properly.
Mhm.
And kind of looks to the other three. It's like, if you guys want me to work on you too, just let me know. But
Mm,
you guys
I'm
used to this.
fine. I'll sleep it off.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys usually do. I mean, did you end up catching a fish?
You both did, I believe.
Yeah, but she was gone the whole time. I didn't get the fish.
Mm.
If Nemea brings the fish, Bastion will cook it first before they go back into the thing.
Sure thing.
Lena's just going to start dressing the boar on the side.
Hey kid, want to see something cool?
Sure.
He'll bring him to the fucking door.
I mean, we apparated Biter out of it a minute ago, so
Yep.
Okay. He will follow you. Follow you. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just gesture to the door and be like, "Look at this."
There's a door. And he'll like look around to the side of it. Why do you carry a door?
We don't. Look at it though.
A friend of ours carries the door. We're going to want to look through it.
And he'll open the door and well, he'll see the light. Well, actually, no. I guess it would be dark there now as well. But it'll be like he'll see the different place and it'll be like, what? And he'll like kind of wander through, looking at everything. He'll come back after a moment and be like, y'all are some strange people.
Yeah, you do.
We have strange friends.
Did you just say that as a kid who lives in a circus, is a werewolf, and has twice been running from lichen murderers and found the same guy?
Door floating in air to a different place.
You're a werewolf.
Door floating in air to a weird place.
Also, wolf
Don't-
come on. You've got
Look
a
at
wolf
it from
spirit
his-
in here too.
Yeah, look at him from his perspective, Bastion. He's been around a lot of werewolves. He probably hasn't seen any doors floating in midair leading to a weird place.
He's been with
That's
the
fair.
troop for months now.
Also, we haven't seen this until like last night.
Yeah, but like weird shit still surprises us, even though it shouldn't. I feel like we don't have the justification to be surprised anymore. I feel like he shouldn't either.
Feel what
Still
you
here.
want.
Listen to me. He kind of picks up, throws the Bible back to her. I got
Ah.
distracted.
What was it?
Um, Good read, 6 out of 10. Sentence structure could use a bit of work. Your vocabulary is not a bad book though.
Okay, good enough. If I take.
Oh, wait, don't I have a book? Hold on. Can I still have that one book?
Oh yeah, you probably should. Somewhere.
Yeah,
Someone has it.
he just goes searching in the bag and like sticks his head in the bag looking for it.
Which book are you looking for? Because it might be on Lena, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Does
The-
he not know about it still?
Yes,
Okay.
Lena told him about it. The
Okay.
Valian Rune Journal?
Yeah.
She held it over his head at one point, but that's become obsolete. I think it's still on her because it's still on my sheet.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he'll just look in the bag. And it's like, hold on, is that book still in here? No, it wasn't in
No.
here. You still have that book?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I read it?
You gonna apologize about the boar?
Depends on how you cook
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
Fair point, actually.
Because if I would have done
Yeah.
it better, then I should have taken it.
Just chop the damn thing in half. What's wrong with you two?
I'm sure it
So-
would have gotten there if we didn't get interrupted.
Do you know how much meat is on a boar?
Yeah, it's a decent sized boar, so
It's
yeah.
the prin- It's the principle of the thing.
No, I mean in terms of like cooking it. Like just cook a piece of it. We can't eat. We shouldn't eat that whole thing in one sitting.
Why not?
Oh, we're not going to.
Why not?
I'm gonna
Um,
give you 2 words. Salted meat. Actually, I'll add another word. Snack.
I point to the door.
Am I speaking your
Chef.
language? Also
We
true.
have a whole chef.
Chef.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you guys doing? You want a well done boar? Let's go fucking make one.
I'm gonna like take the little like sack of the various guts and bits that I pulled out, and I'm gonna go and just plop it over to the side. And if you want to cook, you can cook that. The rest of this we'll probably just give to the cook that's on the inside.
No, I have my fish already. I'm good. Let's go give it to the cook. Let's see what he can do.
Fine. I'm gonna go hang it up in that case. So yeah, offer still stands. You can have the book if you apologize,
You're gonna give
and
it
I'd
to
better
cook.
believe it. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go into the door. I'm gonna go into the thing. I'll put the entire boar in the kitchen or in the back room or wherever
By this
looks
point,
likely
Chef,
for butchering. Mhm.
Chef is like just cleaning up for the night, and when you plop it down, he's like, "Oh, that looks good. I just cleaned up. Ah, it's in the matter." And you'll see him just
It'll-
begin setting stuff out again to try and clean it up and get it ready.
It'll keep for morning. I pulled out the nasty bits.
You did not a bad job.
Oh, and if you can do anything with these, I'm pretty sure that you can like cook the stomach and stuff. I've seen it done with pigs. I don't imagine a boar is much different.
I'll use my imagination.
Killian's and you can use the hooves for a thing too. You gotta boil it. It's like a gelatinous thing. It's pretty good.
Works well for. If you leave some for me, I can
Technically-
use it to bind stuff together.
Technically, every bit of this thing is edible.
Yeah, pig stuff is the thing. Yeah.
So, yeah, if you need help with that, I can't say I'm a cook, but I can say I've got some experience with that. Like once, twice, something.
Well, I've been around the world or two. I know a few tricks.
All right, then. I'll leave you to it. And I'm going to leave him to it. And I'll go back out to the others.
It's not called chef for nothing.
Hmm
That's actually gonna- He's good what he does. I'm actually gonna go find L'Oreal, actually.
Okay. Yeah, you can find her in her usual. Actually, I don't know why I have not thrown you. You're already there. Boom.
Yeah, we've been back and forth. It's fine.
Okay.
But I'll just find her
Fine.
wherever she is. Yeah.
In her usual, in the back room where she usually is studying and charting and whatnot.
So Bastion, full of holes, walks in the room and just, hey, so the door, good call.
Yeah, generally, she says, like, not looking up from whatever she's reading.
Yeah, well, Killian almost died. Nemi almost died. Lena, I
At
don't
this
think
point-
can die.
she at this point she does look up and like concerned. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, werewolf hunters. The chasing
Yeah.
some kid.
Those darn
Right.
inquisitors. Yeah,
Is that what they're called?
such a nuisance. Yes, I believe so.
Just to clarify, they don't have jurisdiction in this country, right?
They tend to operate where they will, but
Legally, they're not protected though, right?
don't believe so.
Fantastic, because I threw a knife at him first, technically. In the meantime, may I use the forge?
Of course, it's basically yours now.
L'Oreal, don't tell me too many good things in one night.
A single tear falls.
Yeah, basically. Well, it wouldn't be a single tear, he'd be sobbing. He just... Well, I would like to use the forge, but I'm more concerned about the kid that the Inquisitors were chasing. So, would it be fine if he took my room for tonight?
Yeah, it's your room to do with as you will.
I mean, you say that, but I try to just...
We have a whole bunch of spare beds that generally remain empty.
Yeah, but I wanted to have some privacy if he wanted. He's had a rough night, it seems like.
That's fair.
Nick, you made me
Fucking
fucking
do the
choke on my
pentagram.
drink. You made me fucking choke on my drink.
The resummoning for Chili is just around the house with a can of tuna.
The leftover fish!
Yes.
It's extra cooked! It's well done! Oh, Bastion just kind of... I also need you to, if you don't mind, does Cook wake up early to, like, make breakfast because he's in a different time scale than we are, or no?
Well, I mean, yes, he would wake up early to make breakfast, but I mean, it's not too much of a difference. What's up?
Well, actually, I had an idea for a breakfast thing, but I'll wait until the morning for it. Yeah. All right, just want to check in with you, let you know what happened. If you want to check in on oh, Chili died. I assume they'll come back, but Chili's dead.
I don't think Chili stays dead for too long.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I figured you'd like to know. Yeah, if you want to meet the kid, I'll get him to swing by before he beds down. But yeah, that's the update. Yeah. Good night, Captain? I don't know. Just feels right to inform you.
He gets all stiff, like mockingly stiff, and gives like a half-hearted salute, but then just like laughs and goes back to her reading.
He just like salutes with the glaive and smacks me off in the forehead.
Ugh.
Then yeah, he'll just let Hector know, like, hey, take this bed if you want. Just talk to the lady in the map room, etc., this food, whatever.
Yep. So, if there's anything specific you want to do, now's the time. Otherwise, we will.
We have to long rest first, right?
Long rest, yes.
Yeah. All right. I will smith in the morning.
Anything else from anyone? Chili does eventually reappear at some point.
With an 8-foot tuna in his mouth, still in tiny form.
Okay.
Just gonna swing by Killian and go, next time we go night hunting in competition, we set out in opposite directions on purpose.
Fine. Whatever.
Imagine having 2 boars, though.
Oh,
And
I
then we
still
see-
only
and
have
then-
one.
And then we'd see who comes back with the biggest kill.
Does it count if I kill you?
No.
Darn.
Alrighty. If nothing else, that's a long rest for everyone.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
Because I used a bunch of spell slots earlier because we'd already gotten to the fucking campfire.
Long
So
rest.
I was like, I just want to do a tiny thing in the morning.
Okay.
Just very
Um,
quickly.
We're gonna take like a few minutes. Okay.
All right. Be right back.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Same. We use washroom.
We've absolutely got some kind of smoky shadow demon to kill.
Mhm. Yeah, it's probably just got a decent grip on his soul and just yanks it back.
Mm-hmm.
He might be like a weird rogue warlock or something.
Oh, I was outright assuming that he was just plain not human to begin with.
Hmm. Revenant or something.
Something related, but more on the demon
Revenant
side of things.
adjacent, I should say.
The concept is similar.
Death is but a setback.
Mm-hmm.
I'm around the washroom.
So bad that guy's not dead. As of the 9th, the border's open again. Well, come visit if you're so desperate.
Lou.
Hello.
Good. A good character with the ship was also a healer. In D&D.
What's that?
What's a good character who like has like a shipping partner? Like a senior, right? It's like the best healer type shipping character.
I guess so. Shipping as in like has someone like has an SO?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Calda.
Maybe called it, yeah. Yeah, this works out with you. Big transfer here from Krakow.
Lou.
Lou.
All right.
Lou.
That cat thing is hilarious.
Hmm.
Okay. Is everyone back?
I think so. Missing Lena there.
What's up?
Seems so.
Yep.
Oh,
There we go. I think that's everyone. Okay. So you all can awake in the morning, rested. Chili gets a long rest too. Okay. Cook could have by now prepared some of the boar from last night for breakfast
Hmm.
and begin the process of salting it and preserving it as best he can. I believe Bastion wanted to do a thing real quick.
Yep. He just requests a cup of coffee with this like conspiratorial look on his face.
Mhm.
And as soon as it comes in, he places it, puts his glaive on the table, puts the coffee on top of the glaive, activates the cold effect, takes a drink. It's like, yo, this cold coffee shit is the best.
Chilled coffee.
Oh, guys, it's so hot outside, but this. Oh, good news for Kid Happily.
Are we good to go?
I mean, are we leaving right away, or is there time for me to look forward?
I mean, Hector
Pretty
will
sure
chime
we're
in with-
leaving right away.
I think if I don't get back soon, they'll start to worry.
Well, that you might have been attacked by visitors or something.
Well, when I didn't return last night,
Yeah, that he's dead.
Or maybe they shouldn't send you on such a dangerous mission, you know.
Well then,
Alright.
let's get him back.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty.
Take a second cup of cold coffee with him.
Okay, so you all were probably about right. Nope. I mean this way. Somewhere generally in this area. Generally. So it's just a quick, half a day to
Killen's gonna swap his Bestial Soul over to a climbing speed.
Okay.
Because we are no longer by a lake as much.
No, Kangoma is at like the intersection of the two rivers and then leading out to the lake. So no,
But it's not like on the lake,
You
yeah.
will- no, yeah. I mean, it's on the river.
Hmm.
Looking
Uh,
through the notes that were provided to you, the Colosseum here has a water element to it.
I'll keep this one
If that
sweet then.
affects, yeah, if that affects your judgment at all.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, no. If there's enough like water interaction with the city to have a water element in the Colosseum, then yeah, no, he's giving the swim speed.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. Is music playing for y'all?
Uh,
I can never hear music, so I don't
Something
know.
very, very faint.
yeah, it's real faint. You maybe turn that one in particular up.
That's better.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I can hear it now too. Cool. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. So, you can set out more or less along the coast. L'Oreal in good spirits, Hector's in good spirits as well. He's among friends once more. Aside from the near fights that inevitably break out between Killian and Lena, things pass uneventfully. You do occasionally see a ship or two, most likely coming out from Kangoma. As you approach the city, it gets to be closer towards midday. You see this. There's two large rivers that run into the city, and the city is almost built directly over where they intersect. So there's lots of like words like canals,
Oh, that's just actual words.
like channels of water like within the city itself. Think like what's that city?
Venice.
Venice, yes, kind of like that, but not as fancy. The city is a decent size, and the central element of it is a decently sized Colosseum, basically in the middle. Walking in is, a similar town population, composition. Just a wild mix of people. It is, I would say, majority human. Majority of like a darker skinned people, but there is such a wide range of other people that you almost can't tell. There's excuse me. There's dwarves here and there. You get the occasional elf, half elf, some orcs. Just this wild mix of people interacting. A lot of the economy seems to be based around trading. So there's market stalls all scattered all throughout the town. People yelling at each other and bartering. Everywhere you look. The lot of you walking in is, on the surface, you're not too strange walking in, so people don't initially pay you too much mind. What may draw your attention is, maybe just a little bit further past the city, almost equal in size to the Colosseum, is just this big, glorious, magnificent, horribly colored tent that you can only presume belongs to the circus.
As they're just walking, he's gonna look to Hector. I'm gonna take a wild guess.
He just shrugs. It takes a lot of fabric to make something that big, okay?
I'm that garish.
Yeah.
It looks almost intentional.
Well, it definitely catches the eye.
Yeah, like the sun. It sears it if you look too close.
Well, come on, let's get this kid turned over to whoever's supposed to be in charge of him.
All right. So you can make your way kind of skirting around the town. The Colosseum will have to come later. You can make your way to where the troop is set up. At some point, you will run into. Where is he? Oh, of course. Bastion could have dropped off his.
He jangles a significant amount less.
As they're walking and killing, you're just like looking at all the like various like sheets and fabrics and everything. It's like if Nemia exploded, but like in 7 different flavors.
So you're looking around. Make a perception check.
Okay. This isn't scent based, is it? Or hearing?
I'll allow advantage for this because you will be familiar with the smell.
18.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, so that would be. Hold on, sorry. I don't have it built on the sheet yet, but I know his numbers. Yeah, that's not enough.
Unless he's got a plus 11.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You feel you first smell the familiar scent of a person you don't like, and then you realize that someone is trying to sneak their way into your coin purse.
Yep. He's going to put a hand back and full judo flip them over his shoulder.
Nice.
And once more, Zer is unsuccessful at pickpocketing you as he hits the ground with a thud.
And just a boot on his throat, and it's like, come on, man.
It's like, I'm gonna get you one of these days. And he
Clicks
like,
the boot a bit.
yeah, he like taps your foot twice as like a, I give up.
Yep. And he'll like pull him up by the shirt collar.
Yep. Which there is plenty of it.
Mhm.
And then he notices Hector, and he'll run up and like, you're okay. Oh, we were beginning to worry when you didn't return. I figures the lot of you would find him.
I swear to God, if we come in to see you guys one more time, and I find him being chased by hunters again, and then we bring him back, and you try to pick my pocket a 3rd time, you're not keeping the hand.
He puts his hands together. He's like, noted. Okay. Nemia, always a pleasure.
Always. Are things?
Business is good. Looking to rejoin, could always use the act.
No, if business is good, then probably you can do without me.
Well, thank you for bringing Hector back. And I do think, the old boss would like a word with the lot of you. If you've got the time.
How did the old boss know we were even in the area?
No, for bringing the kid back.
Ah. I assumed that you were sent in a messenger, and I was trying to figure out how.
No, just as thanks. She'd be very grateful for his return.
I'm just gonna look over at Nemia and go, up to you.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I don't mind talking to
Oh.
him either.
Can Bastion go inside of this guy, see if there's anything nervous about him, or very intent on bringing me back?
Her?
Just curiosity. Inside. There it is. So yeah, Bastion is noticeably less jangly.
23. I mean, there's no. They're family, right? Like they're adopted family, but a family.
Just want to make sure, because I know when like I bring my brother to my parents and they're in trouble, I'm excited. So
Well, exactly. There is that little bit, but it's. Zer does want Nemia home. Their family. They've performed together for quite some time.
It's the why don't you call more sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to describe it.
it's less Catholic, so there's less guilt.
In fact, it's satanic.
That's why it's joy. It's sadism.
Anyways, it's like, well, come on, and he'll kind of put an arm around Hector and begin leading him into the central, the main tent. Just walking through the camp. It looks like they've begun setting up their various attractions, various tents scattered with things. You've got all the typical stuff. You've got some various creatures. They've got quote unquote strong man. Your typical sideshow acts.
Hold on, is a strong man?
I was gonna say, I feel like 3 of the party are looking at the strongman and sizing him up.
We can smell that motherfucker from across the place. I smell testosterone. The fuck is he?
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a typical strong man.
Comparing him versus Lena, who's more muscled? And then him versus Bastion, who's wider?
Well, see, the thing is,
He's
Lena
more
is
muscle than Lena.
Lena is not like outwardly like muscly and built. She's just
Isn't she
her-
base +5 still?
She's got muscle. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
she's
got
got
muscle.
muscle.
She's just not like the full-on Vulcan bodybuilding, like
Yeah.
godlike whatever.
She's
because
like
they-
Olympic runner, not an Olympic weightlifter.
yeah.
Nah, I'd say that she's got a little more bulk. She's not
Okay.
really wiry.
I guess, yeah, runner is a bit more wiry.
More like judo style, where it's like very concentrated muscle.
Swimmer?
Say swim.
Anyways, so this guy is visibly like appearance-wise built and muscly, and he's a showman first, right? So he has to look the part.
Hmm.
So there's a moment where you would have to decide: is it
Worth it.
is he actually super strong, or is he just a showman and there's tricks involved? Who knows?
Bastion
Lena
will,
doesn't care and keeps walking.
Bastion will internally decide to arm wrestle later.
Hmm.
Not in public.
As they're just walking by, can Killian, with his training on like athletics and stuff like that, just get like a sense of like his form and stuff, and see if there are like tricks or anything, just as like walking by him?
Well, I mean, he's not actively like performing right
Oh, okay. I
now.
thought he was like lightly training or something.
No. They're just like they're setting up.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
Gotcha.
like they're getting things ready, setting up tents. He's lifting heavy things, but
Hmm.
there's nothing like abnormal. Like, yeah,
He's more working at a warehouse than showing off the barbells.
yeah.
Yep.
Anyways,
Alright.
There's like the inner ring of attractions. Off in the corner you can see more like a circle of probably tents where people sleep, and the troop can be away from public things. And then on the other side, they have because you can't hide this thing, a large, ridiculously large elephant. Just kind of, corralled by some makeshift, just giant makeshift corral around it to prevent it from going anywhere.
Does its tusks look like it fits a mask in it?
I mean, they are quite large, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Killian will just point to that and go, alright, there's our line of questioning.
Yeah, Zara will call back. Yeah, we've picked up a new attraction on the way. We found it out in the wild. It's quite crazy.
Out in the
Normally
wild,
these
huh?
things are coveted, so yeah. We rather than take any trips through the passes, we felt it safer to, head up north through the fell gates and kind of make our way around. It's a bit safer that way. And yeah, we found it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I triple inside that.
Sure.
I'll just get close to his face and squint real hard. My eyes.
I mean, so he's not trying to hide it. They found it, but it might not, be exactly wild.
Me.
Yeah, it might not exactly be wild. Perhaps it was lost. Perhaps it got out and they just, roped it along with them instead of returning it. Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows? All right. As you enter into the main tent, there's chairs and kind of the equivalent of stands. There's to make like a layered viewpoint. In the middle, you see this female figure just kind of barking orders at people to get things set up. People run up with whatever problem, and she'll just like yell at them what to do, and they'll like run off, tail between their legs to get it done. You see this rather tall person, dressed modestly in like kind of paler colors. She has like this leather. Oh, gee, what's the word for it? It's like a gauntlet and arm piece, but like no other armor. And you see like a whip at her side, almost like like a lion tamer type deal. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
I'm currently cutting my cat's nails, and he looks so betrayed.
Without any sort of fight.
Well, I've got him wrapped up in a blanket.
Yeah, the only way we can do that. I mean, one of our cats, we can just, manage like a noodle, no problem.
What was I? Oh, yes. So, tallish. So she's probably, how tall is Killian again?
Tall.
6 and change. 6'4".
6'4". Okay, she's probably only a couple inches shorter than you. This long, flowing blonde hair. You see her turn a particular way. You can see some noticeable scars across her face. Pointed ears. Probably has some elf blood in her a little bit. She sees the lot of you.
Killian picks up Hector by the back of his shirt and holds him up. Is this your puppy?
Is L'Oreal with us?
Yeah, L'Oreal's just kind of hanging out.
Okay.
She will, the figure will run up, not run, calmly walk over to you, and just, grab Hector and holding him.
He puts him down by the time she's walking over.
Oh, okay. And she'll give him a hug and say, "I'm glad you're safe. Thank you for returning him." As she kind of looks up and down at each one of you until her eyes lock on Nemia. Nemia, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
And she says, "Oh, where are my manners? I am Mara, the ringleader of this troop. And we are very grateful for you bringing one of our members home."
I am Nemia, the ringleader of this group.
Killian just drags his knuckles across the top of Nemia's head. Watch it there, buddy.
I point to Killian. I'm like, "This is our lovely little pet dog. I'm the elephant, and Lane is the strong man."
Okay, did that show to everyone?
Yes.
There we go.
Didn't show to me.
What show?
Try this again.
There it is.
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go. Oh, that's some really cool art.
Yeah, super cool.
It's like Link on Witcher. I like that.
Oh, that's actually a...
That's a
Yeah, it's totally
kind of good
comparison.
description. Anyways, she will say, "Have you all eaten for the day? We would love to host you."
No, we have not.
Pleased to
Wonderful.
know.
And you'll see her just whistle out of the side of her mouth, and a helper will run up and she'll say, set up a chair for the group. They'll be joining us, and Nemia's home, so we'll make this fun.
Heck yeah.
The helper will run off.
Do you guys like pork?
I think that's in Chef's possession.
Yeah, that's not in our hands right now.
I figured we took like something with us at least.
Yeah, Kelly's eaten it by now.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, some of our troop might be opposed to pork, but no judgment on you for having it.
Religious restrictions. I get it.
Not quite.
Oh, do they turn
sorry.
into?
We're vegetarians. What do you think? What else do they?
We're vegetarians. Kelly doesn't laugh at that, but I do.
I'll take it. One and two.
Anyways, he just looks back. It's like, oh, by the way, this isn't the first time we found your lost pup here. And he kind of like pats Hector on the head. And we're up to date on all your everything. So,
Although, I have a question I just thought to ask. I wheel around to Nimia. Are you a lycanthrope?
Me?
Yes.
I'm many things, but I'll leave the transformation bit to Chili for now.
Just wanted to make sure, because I never thought to ask.
I'm pretty sure we asked this the last time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember us asking this the last time.
Okay, but like, if she was lying, I feel like someone here would have confirmed for us.
I feel like if she was lying, she'd have reason to lie, and they wouldn't break that.
Well-
For the fact I forgot, shut up.
We have been together for a long time. It would have shown, and I mean, I almost died.
I don't know, you could be a really
Times
good
of
shaving.
distress.
Yeah, also, why are you asking her, not me?
Because I know what you are. So, lunch?
Yeah. Do I have an arrow?
I'm not sure.
I think we lost him.
I think we did. Oh well.
Man, I need to organize my Discord channels. Folders are the latest hit for me.
Which are?
Sorry?
I didn't hear what you said there, sorry. Could you repeat again?
Oh, I just discovered that you can do folders with your Discord servers, and
Oh yeah, it's great.
this is like the best feature
I've got one folder for shit that I want to ignore. And I've got D&D.
ever. That's actually a good, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. So lunch?
I
Okay,
think,
separate.
I think
Yeah.
yeah, ongoing.
I heard the sound of the DM.
Yes, you can
Turning
be
into shadows and teleporting.
taken to lunch now. They'll have a wide assortment of food ready. Mara will sit you relatively close to her so she can talk with you all. And namely try to have Nemia return to the troop.
Just to glaze over, Killian's gonna be like, nah, she's ours.
I mean, like, realistically, it's up to her, but, like, I feel like we cook better pork. Also-
Mara,
If she wants to learn a trade, I can teach you blacksmithing.
if who wants to learn trade, Mara?
No, Nemia.
Nemia. Oh, okay. Sorry.
She can apprentice under me. She'd be great to be handling the hot metal. It's great.
So, sorry, now that I'm not distracted. Lunch. There's food set out before you. There's, just this wide host of people, creatures, things joining you, as the people you'd met previously, Noro the Furbolg, the Elf Alanis, the Tabaxi Orthrin, Zaire is there, and a whole slew of other characters. There's perhaps a couple other tieflings, a dwarf, the strong man, just a wide group of people. Yeah, as a reminder, yes, you did meet them last when you were in the
Redlands.
I was fully intending to make it a chat question.
not the capital, but when you were in Port Villard. So
okay.
this is where
No, I thought that they were actually camped out closer to New Haven.
you met them in Port Villard because there was a big event going on in the city that you took part
okay.
of.
Oh, right, with the general being there, right?
Yes.
I missed the second session of that. That's why I'm forgetting stuff.
Aha. Okay. But yeah, so as you were all eating, Mara will, between stuffing her face with food, will, just kind of casually ask questions. So what brings you out to the Summerlands?
Colosseums.
To see the sights, technically.
Glory. He's just
Oh,
like
that's-
got a huge piece of meat going down his throat as he's talking, just like politics.
Crash is at least using a fork and knife,
As
as well as his drink sitting on his glaive.
as Killian, as you're like devouring your food like an animal, she'll kind of laugh a bit, and you can see there's she's a very fangy smile to her.
Killing gives one back.
Yeah. Looking around, most of the troop is eating much like you, Killian. You fit right in.
Killian's found his people.
we just had a whole mini arc with his people.
He's found his people in spirit.
Yes. Yeah, he's just gonna keep down there. It's like basically we're gonna be tearing our way through the Colosseums, making a name for ourselves.
That is. I wish you the best of luck in that. Can be quite dangerous for some.
I mean,
Even in non-lethal combat, you can be surprised how many people still die.
I mean, no, that's what sharp hunters do. That's why clang good armor's for.
Also, death in a Colosseum would be the worst.
She kind of gives you like a half nod.
Also, we were already planning to come see the you guys. Partly, I'm kind of curious to meet your gestures towards the mammoth.
Ah,
I've
yes.
never seen him before.
It is quite the beast.
We're
lucky
how
to have
tall
it.
is this thing?
I would say it's probably. Let's see. Let me get a decent number before I pull something stupid out of my butt.
I love it in real life. I think it's like 16, 17.
I'd say it's probably a good 25 feet tall.
Jesus.
It is a
Okay.
big creature.
Yeah. That is big.
Would you believe me if if I told you this wasn't quite the adult height?
No.
Cool.
I think I once read that they keep growing until they die, basically. But that's probably just a myth. I do believe some of the other ones I've seen are around 30 feet tall.
How much does this thing eat?
A lot. It eats a lot. But it's surprisingly mostly, vegetation and such. So
Where did you find? I heard the story. Wink. He says out loud. Of how you guys find that thing, but where?
Just on our way south
That's from.
from we came from we took the northern route from the Brightlands, so went through the Fellgate into the region, Novgorod, and then came south down into the Sutherlands.
Just Bastion by any shot know a relatively reasonable specific area that they'd find creatures this large, like they're not for large creatures.
I mean, reasonably anywhere in this whole area. Reasonably. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so reasonably anywhere in that area. But there
Okay.
are some cities, like there's a town up here, and I'm pretty sure there's a town somewhere in here.
Okay. It's just that Bastion might have traveled there or something once. Here it is. Do you still have an Eric?
Do we?
I heard a sound of a young child going, "Daddy!" So I figured he was gone.
Mhm.
Cap's currently chasing his tails with claws out like a foot away from my foot. I'm very nervous.
Sorry.
All good.
Questions? What were they?
I was just wondering if there was by chance like an area that's known for break things, but if not, not a big issue.
To break things?
Big things, like known for like large creatures or something.
Oh, they typically, these things would probably only be in, the general area of the Summerlands. As you get too close to Voltheim, it gets more desert-like.
Yeah, so like vegetation, smaller creatures. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the ideal area is probably, basically this triangle up here.
Gonna look at Munchkin and just. So, how much trouble have you guys been having with those Inquisitors?
We thought we lost them in the Fellgate, moving through the city there, but we, as we passed through some of the cities on our way down, we noticed they were still on our trail. They've been a pain in the butt.
Well, we
Pain in
have
the ass.
9 corpses of them, so
That's a start.
I was hoping for it to be 10, but their leader, Castian, I don't think death means the same thing for him that it does to the others.
Oh,
Or at
wonderful.
the very least, he has a failsafe. Which is super quickly.
Great. The last thing we need is an immortal hunter following us.
Don't worry, I want him dead.
Would Bastion have any knowledge of like being able to differentiate between unable to die versus have like a failsafe spell?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he got the spear through him, like, inhumanly. Or the sword.
I kind of took that more as like the if you would drop to 1 HP, come back to drop to 0, like backed up to 1 type of thing. That's what I'm asking.
I would say there's definitely some foul magic at play.
Okay.
I think it was straight up, like, described as almost undead.
Yeah. Or demonic.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't get this there. I just got the
Those
shadow. part.
reddish black eyes. Yeah.
There
Okay.
was something not human about that. I don't think it's just a simple little, like, orcish second chance, 1 HP, whatever thing. There was
Oh, yeah.
something.
I'm just thinking the difference between versus like an innate ability or like a warlock type thing.
I don't think we're getting the
Sure, that's
statistics of
something
it.
that you would get.
Again,
I don't think it's something
that's
you
why
would casually differentiate.
that's why I was asking if he would recognize it. That's all.
Anyways, hey, he goes, so, you might still have that guy, but, it might take him a while to, recollect, bodies other than his.
Well, hopefully that buys us enough time to get out of here, but not before we play a few shows. We gotta replenish the funds.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Hopefully we gave you enough time for that. Uh, continues munching. Out of curiosity,
Greatly
good.
appreciated.
Out of curiosity, where are you from? Like you specifically.
Um, not really from any one place. Um,
It's just between like the general physique, the scars and the blonde hair and the pale skin. I'm like, you any family in the Old Kingdom?
well, probably do. You know, my father was, from the Old Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he was anyone of name, but
Do you have a house?
mm, no. What do you mean?
I think he means a family, not a building.
Yeah, there you go.
Family line, lineage.
Did he have
Ah.
Did he have an animal frequently associated with him?
No.
Okay.
Not, I mean, not outside, the typical wolf trope, but
Oh, is
I
that?
don't know that. I don't know. I don't know that meant anything.
Oh, is that inherited?
Well, the lycanthropy,
Yeah.
it can be. It's not usually, but it can be.
Yeah, he's just munching. He's like, you see, the thing is he gulps down like an ale. I've got a thing with like a wolf spirit in me too, and I don't think it's the same thing, but I don't know. I get curious about you, like that kind of stuff with you people.
Can I do a quick insight check on Killian?
Sure.
I just want to see if I can figure out if he's angling for anything in particular. Because this does seem like a lot of attention he's paying. It's only a 10. Probably nothing unless he'd want to make something obvious, Devin.
Well, I'm just gonna have him roll a
You
I guess
do as you like.
I guess just general deception, sure. Ha.
Nice.
He has some mild interest in the whole wolf spirit thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also he thinks she's a very nice lady.
Yep, that's kind of what I was wondering.
Yep.
I
Fucking
was-
good. It smelled from a mile away.
normally Lena wouldn't pick up on something like this, so I had her roll. I rolled a wisdom check to myself just to see if there would be any reason for her to roll insight, and I passed the number I gave myself. So yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not the only thing on his mind right now,
Mm-hmm.
but like probably just when they first like walked up to her, he's like, "Oh, hello."
She's filing that away for later. She's not going to make a big deal right now. Just know that she knows.
Okay. I mean, if you must know, my mother was born with it, and it seems to have passed to me. It's a rare thing, but useful. I have far more control over it than the average werewolf.
That's what I was gonna say. Is there like a mastery to build up with that?
There is. My mother spent a long time working with our troop, our tribe, to truly master it. It's people consider it a curse, but it's almost a gift to us.
Is there like a? He thinks for a sec. Is it like a separate thing from you guys, or is it like wholly you? Like, is there a? Does the? I won't call it a curse because that's hunter's stuff, but is it like a thing you have to kind of make peace with, or is it just being better at yourself?
There is a measure of peace, like as you put it, you have to make with yourself, because part of you does want to go on a rampage and rip people's throats out. You can understand.
Yeah, yeah, and you have to balance that with like the unreasonable part. Gotcha.
She'll take a bite and like keep eating. But yeah, it's it's an ongoing process.
Hmm.
The temptation is always there, but once you have it under control, it is a great power to have.
Killian's just in thought for a second as he's munching.
I see. She'll actually speak first. I see you're no stranger to wolves yourself.
Yeah, hold on a sec. And he puts the hand out and like squints his face and focuses it and tries to do the claws for like half a second.
Sure. So that is what you're referring to.
Yeah.
It's yeah, that is not like any of our troop. Can't help you with that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just wondering if similar things apply. Because apparently I've done some soul searching recently. He pats the cloak. This guy is living with me a bit. I was just
Huh.
wondering if there was any overlap with talking with a wolf in your head kind of thing.
Well, seems like some sort of guardian spirit guiding you. Ours is more of we are, I am a wolf, as I am also this form. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can help you with that.
Darn. Killian thinks. He's thinking to himself, it's like, lycanthropy? Maybe.
Going full Travis with that one.
Look, I'm just saying it plays really well with barbarians. That's all I had for the most part, though.
So you take in various strays, for the lack of a better term, that you find along the way, train
Yep.
them to
We-
control themselves.
We typically plan our next destination on, any rumors or sightings, what have you.
Have you ever had somebody come up to you and ask to become one of you?
Killian
That
lightly
is-
chokes on the drink he's drinking.
Not a common request.
But by
They've
that, I
asked.
assume it's happened.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So a little less than not common.
Yeah, and I would like to think.
Thank you, Devin.
You
There
would
are-
like to think.
My father was tempted many a time, but
Mm.
I don't think he ever fully committed to it.
What would you do, well, hypothetically, if somebody did come up and ask or offer or whatever it would be?
I mean, hold on.
Killian hasn't stopped drinking his ale since Lena brought this up.
That's when this place has handed him like an ice cold one that he just recently chilled. Like, you okay, man?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. If someone requested for me to bite them,
Ash gives Lena a look like, Lena, are you okay? Did you have a plan here?
Just a little smirk back, no answer.
I mean, we always would welcome more into our troop. We are one big family.
Mhm.
I guess I would question the motives of such a request.
That makes sense.
Bit of a big decision to make.
I
Well-
mean, and obviously, if they did, they would have to remain with us at least through their first turning.
Is that a kind of a big deal? Big thing? First
Yes.
full moon is
Yes.
key.
It is very key. It's it can make or break a person, so to speak. They if we can't start to impart control on the first turning, there's a good chance they may never gain control.
So I'm guessing the ones that you stumble across on rumors are just the really lucky ones, because I assume that you'd have to there would have to be a first turning already in order for rumors to start.
So we have a large group of those with not so much control, but they don't travel with us.
Oh.
There's my father and his traveling companions chanced upon a town once upon a time, and so we have a place tucked away where we can send people to be safe.
Oh,
That's
also,
good. That's good.
also, I imagine that if you're hearing rumors of one, whether they have control or not, that's also possible grounds for there being more in the area who maybe haven't
Precisely.
had that first full moon around.
Precisely.
So
But
it's a good thing you're doing.
Nime could have answered these questions.
I
But,
don't
you
think
know,
they'd ever came up.
No,
That is fair.
necessarily.
It's a good dinner conversation, you know. Ask what you're doing, how the business works. It's good talk. How to apparently get turned into a lycanthrope, another weird book, Atlanta.
How is our great bard these days?
Deadly. Just straight up, just incredibly proficient with most magic and weapons. Of
She's
everything
great.
they use. Yeah. Deals with our dumbasses, so says
Is
something
that
better.
cat still sulking around?
Oh yeah, Chili's great.
Did you say sulking?
Sulking, yeah.
Ah. Hey, she doesn't sulk.
Chili and Mara aren't exactly the best of friends.
Uh,
They fight like cat and wait a second.
Yeah, Killer looks just like, trust me, I'm sure whatever joke's been made towards you has been made towards me too.
don't make me choose again.
I mean, if you dealt with us this long, Killian smells worse, so clearly your patience is an all-time high.
We'll turn you into fine mist.
Well, you probably would miss you, right?
This is why I can't go for longer than an hour and a half. Constant door opening and kids coming in.
They're not used to the rhythm of it.
You know, they're used to me being done by now, so they're like, "What the heck?"
Hello, father. I would like attention.
Basically.
Foot tapping, and pointing towards watch.
Okay. Sorry, was there a question I missed?
No, I was making fun of Killian still.
Kelly just told Ashen he'd turn him into a fine mist.
I will say, Nemia does seem to have expanded Killian's vocabulary for threats, which is pretty good.
We're doing classes.
I won't begrudge that.
Honestly, it does well for him. Makes him smarter.
I've taught her some Valian.
Was it teaching him, or osmosis, where you just kind of learned about being submerged in it?
I mean, I'd imagine just as a not stated thing, but might have been that Killian might have been teaching Nemia some like Valian songs and stuff like that.
That's reasonable. A bard is
Yeah.
always looking to expand their repertoire.
Of course. As rough as the Valiant repertory is.
So, why the Summerlands? It's awfully close to Voltheim. If I'm not mistaken, you have a problem with them, yes?
I mean,
This is directed towards Killian.
There's a grin. Yes and no. That's part of the reason we're here.
Ah,
Uh,
okay.
Quite frankly, Volt's been a better. In recent times, people from Volt have been better off than people from the Brightlands. Especially with attacking the shores of the Old Kingdom.
I'd heard rumor of that. It's kind of spread all over.
Mm.
I didn't I thought it just rumor, but it is true.
Nods.
Hmm,
Yep. And by
interesting.
about this time, if you find your folk going near Fort Azul, that's actually under Valiant control now.
Good to know. We don't typically travel that far south. The Hilt Kingdom is not as welcoming to our kind.
Yeah.
And I don't mean werewolf. I mean look at us.
Although, if you came back with Killian, it'd be a hell of a way to celebrate your return, Killian.
eh,
Mhm.
Kelly thinks about. I mean, if you got a foothold in there enough to like actually do a cool enough performance, and just like put a bit more blood in your performance, they'd probably like you.
If you can get somebody who can juggle axes,
Yes, I was thinking actually.
I'm sure we have someone that can juggle an axe.
they would eat that up. Just maybe don't put the strongman front and center. They'll get competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's good to know.
Yeah. As Kelly looks Kelly's like, yeah, they can get like insecure sometimes. Just
Although-
hard cut back to 3 of the party looking at the strong man. Back to here.
I mean, if you set up an arm wrestling booth, though,
Oh yeah, they would love that. They just I don't think would appreciate it being put on as a show, as a look how amazing this is, because half the audience would be probably bragging that they could do the same, if not more.
Yeah.
How
Well,
about
actually-
a challenge then? Like a
Mm.
challenge booth.
Mhm.
yeah, if you made audience participation axe juggling, I promise you they would eat that shit up.
Also,
Maybe not the axe juggling.
They would do it though.
Also,
They
either
would.
have like some sort of healer or some sort of potion on hand, because if
Oh, of
you've
course,
got
of
an arm
course.
wrestling booth, arms will get dislocated.
That's
Oh,
good to know.
you can set up a booth next to it where you brace your arm specifically to set your own arm, and if that doesn't work, then you get the healer.
Yeah, you have a second booth where people who with dislocated arms arm wrestle with dislocated arms, and hopefully, and the winner is the one who gets popped back in place.
There's a good chuckle from Mara.
Sorry, I'm just imagining this like conveyor belt of like fucked up aliens. Of like increasing damage. Like one that has like 3 fingers missing and a dislocated arm. Like, no, I keep going.
That's about right.
Ah,
So what?
you'll
Okay.
you'll have to excuse this next part. So food gets brought out for the werewolf inclined,
Ah.
for the lycanthropic inclined. Perhaps not fully cooked, a little bit bloody meat. Like there's these giant slabs of meat.
Killian's glancing.
Bastion just like takes a scoot away from being between Killian and the food.
Killian,
As
Sit.
the
steady.
not everyone at the table receives it. Most of the people that you've met don't. In fact, I think it's just Hector and Mara that you know, that you personally know, devouring it.
Little cut purse get it?
No.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, my own curiosity, not Bastion's. Any were rats present?
So they don't transform to eat, so you wouldn't know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But someone does get handed an entire wheel of cheese.
Hey, that's the were vegetarian. Actually, just the way it
Anyways.
works.
You were going to ask something.
All right, you're asking us what brought us here. How about you guys? Is it just purely being on the run from the Inquisition?
Just it's business as usual for us. Kingoma's been we've stopped here before. We've got word of one in the area, but I'm beginning to suspect that it may have been a trap.
That or
Or-
they already got to it.
It's possible. They're out in numbers by the time we got here, but so be it. And then we'll make some good money and be on our way to the next place. We have people out looking for clues, for signs.
Well,
So
if
nobody-
you guys at any point want to take in some entertainment rather than providing it, we're planning on hitting the Coliseum here. I think back in Luto, going for the big tournament to
Ah,
see how any of us fare in the ring.
Tournament of Heroes, such a pompous thing.
Hmm.
But
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I
Killian.
wish you luck.
And if while we're here, if the Inquisition or anyone tries to get into trouble and you don't want to attach your name to the confrontation, we could sick Killian at them.
No, seriously, if you run into any Inquisition friction again by the time we're still here, like, point us in their direction. I want to rip them
Oh,
to
yeah.
pieces.
Actually, that might be
Good
another
luck.
reason to travel down south. You'd probably not be as chased by them down there, or at least better protected.
Well, you'll have to keep up if I get wind of any Inquisitors snooping about.
Hmm.
Like I said, if you don't want to attach your name to it.
I mean, by now,
Well,
it's,
sometimes
it's a
they might,
classic.
if they would like someone to crush extra skulls, we are maybe not for hire, but you fed us a really good dinner.
Nemia would know that Mara does not back down from a fight. She will go running towards it.
Yeah.
I would imagine Killian succeeded that insight roll and just like briefly the heart pump out of the chest like just a little bit.
Just the
No,
kind of
there's a
tool.
moment of like, if I don't get to it first, and he's just internally, I love this woman.
Oh, so are you staying for the shows?
That's is that every night you're doing it, or is that at the end of the?
No, we have a little thing. We scale it based on how many people show up. We do a little thing every night. Money is money.
Remind me.
I mean, we
We
don't
have to pay?
don't think we have any plans for tonight, do we? Look over at Killian.
Shrugs.
That's what I mean. Did we have a time we needed to go to the place here or no?
I'm gonna kick Bastion under the table.
I'm asking out of the character. I just don't remember.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're asking out
no.
of character or in
No.
character?
No, out of
we-
character. Yeah.
We
Oh,
don't
okay.
have anything scheduled. We didn't send word ahead. We just showed up.
Okay.
There
yes,
is no appointment.
Yeah, if we were doing anything here, it would be like purely of our own volition. Like I don't think Lion Man like told us specifically like, you know, hey, go here and do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
I couldn't remember. That's what I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
We
but-
were instructed to, your first showdown to be at his Coliseum.
Yep.
This
this weekend.
the star day. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. This was for the elephant. Not right. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
L'Oreal wanted to come see the circus, and she is enjoying the atmosphere.
Okay. Sorry. I was checking because I knew I'd forgotten that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bastion just goes. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind a day.
You'll have to excuse me for 1 second.
I assume that was out of character.
Yeah, sorry, I assumed that you were saying it out loud and Lena was just gonna be like clang.
Mm.
Yep, no, I know
ruin
that. If it's
fine.
ever asking like why are we here, it's purely because I forgot.
Okay.
Bastion just shrugs and like, yeah, I could use the afternoon to do some work around here. And if you need some help foraging or just like a spare labor, let me know. And we could stay the night for the thing. I feel like we could. Looking at me, we could pay for the show our support.
We
If you-
are dragging our
Yeah.
bones, and we're basically got our bones showing in our skin. I'll point at Killian when he's like munching.
I pointed the meal. I pointed the meal. Keep feeding us like this, no, we won't.
So, Mara will chime in. If you're offering to do a little metal work,
Yeah, of course.
I don't see why you could not stay. And any friend of Nemia is always welcome here.
Also, once again,
Do you-
this is the second time I've saved your boy.
Yes, of
Well,
course.
we gotta pay for that by meal. I feel like, right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. If you need like a specialty thing that's like a very delicate to craft, let me know. I can do like a ritual to get that done for you.
Also, if any other of your music players have any want to come by Luto in like the coming Star Day, I will pay for their seats if they play music for me when I fight.
Oh, No, actually, that's a great idea. If we can get like some of you more musically inclined to help us out with our performance, we're trying to get notoriety.
Interesting.
Personally, I'll pass. I'll leave the showboating to these guys.
I just want drums.
I'm doing I'm doing exhibition, if anything. So
We
yeah,
know a few people we could probably spare. You said this weekend?
I think so.
I think we could
One-
spare a few people, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe
Interesting.
spread the word around. We could
Nemia,
At any point,
would
you
you
could.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nemia, would you be willing to pass on some of the Valiant stuff you've been learning?
Okay.
White Wolf.
I'll whisper to you like to a troop, maybe to anyone that's near you who want this. I can like teach you other stuff from like Mary. You want it? I might have to detune my stuff a bit for it.
Get it intentionally out of tune a little bit.
But of course, it will be fun. I mean, if there are drinks around, then for sure the best songs are those Killian has shared with me.
Yeah, no, I'll pay for their seats and their drinks.
Sure. Anyway, what I was going to say. At any point, if you were to look for L'Oreal, you could see her down at the other end of the table. Someone teaching her to juggle, and she's just like, she picks up quickly, and she's got this big old smile on her face, and she's like, hey! And she's juggling at the other end
Do
of the
it with
table.
axes.
I was gonna say I pull out 2 hand axes and like throw it down the table at them.
Oh no.
I've got 9 in my bag. We can keep this going.
No.
Um, she's like, I'll stick to these for now.
I look at Killian, pull out 2 more.
Mm,
Shall I? I can heal us up if we fuck it up.
yeah, he'll try.
Yeah, alright, Bastion and Killian.
All right.
Oh my god.
In the
I've got
middle
9
of
hand axes.
this shenanigans of them trying to juggle is what we're going to call this session.
Excellent.
Oh.
Can we at least roll to see who does it better? Because I know Bastion's gonna lose.
Sure,
Is it-
it would be.
Is it sleight of hand? Is it athletics?
I'm hoping it's sleight of hand. Seriously, if it's sleight of hand, it's a -1 for Bastion, so I'm hoping it's sleight of hand.
Could we do like
Sure.
one sleight of hand, one athletics?
Sure, that sounds reasonable. Yeah.
Bastion, in good spirit, is not even gonna bother guiding himself.
Yeah, solid.
Uh,
You don't get injured. It's not the most amazing display.
I mean, I've got steel gauntlets, so.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
the same from Killian. You handle it a little better than Killian, but both of you aren't injured.
Okay, now toss to each other.
The act could use some work, though.
One more sleight of hand between the two of us.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I won both, but still.
Ah.
Oh, you already win. I can't roll that high.
Ah.
Out of curiosity.
See if it hits you in the face.
I want to see if I get a 0. Ah.
Ah,
You get pegged with the with one of the
handles.
wooden part of the axe.
Alright, you gotta
There's
just.
a noticeable clang as you miss the catch.
As it bounces off Bastion's head, he takes the one in his hand instead of tossing it up, just whips it at Killian across the room. You tried for that!
All right, guys.
Maybe.
I have to sign off now.
All right.
Yay.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Yep. Thank you for the longer session.
That was
Yeah.
great.
I have
man.
some-
And if you want to skip past it, Bastion is just forging to help them out, whatever they need. Belt buckles, like rings, anything, the whole day.
Of course. I got 2 new composition notebooks, and I've got 2 weeks to come up with us next, so it should be good.
Hell yeah. I gotta buy a notebook for one of my campaigns that I'm writing. I'm excited.
All right, guys. I will see you in a couple weeks.
Okay,
All
see you
right.
then.
Till next time.
Bye.